Hello guys, welcome to the Racing Roundtable. Hope you're all doing well, and I'm back after a long break. It's been like 3-4 weeks since I last uploaded a video, and a lot has kind of happened during that time. We've grown in subscribers by like 3-4, so I want to thank you guys, the recent subscribers and people who have watched the video, people who are already subscribed. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna open my return with a new series, F1 News Roundup. I'll try and do these as often as I can, and today is a sort of driver transfer special because there's news going around that Pierre Gasly will be going to Alpine, is pretty much confirmed, and that they will announce it maybe mid next week. So that might happen. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. And replacing Gasly will be Nyck De Vries. So Red Bull taking advantage of the hype around Nyck De Vries. Remember, he's not a rookie. He's 27 years old. He's been around the block. He's been Formula E World Champion. He's been F2 champion. He's an experienced guy for a 27-year-old, and he's proven that he can do the business. He can get things done. So I would be a bit cautious about him though, because yes, he came in short notice and did the business for Williams. He lubricated and sacrificed Nicholas Latifi, but still, you haven't seen him in an F1 car over like a number of tests. Yes, he's done a few tests this year, but you haven't seen what he's really capable of. Now, to me personally, if I were Williams, I would have tried to sign him, because Latifi is a bona fide gutter trash, poor excuse of a racing driver. He's trash. You got shown up by a guy who has little F1 experience, less than you anyway, and he jumped in late, last minute notice, and you got demolished. He finished in the points. You haven't finished in the points yet. Now you're talking about, oh, Albon got the upgrades before me, so he may be faster. He'll be able to show more of what he can do, whereas I'm with the old, slower version. You got the newer version, and you still haven't done jack. So I don't hear anything about Nicholas Latifi. I don't even see anyone defending this guy, saying that he should still be allowed a chance in F1. I don't see anyone on Twitter, anyone in F1 media saying that. So the nail should be well and truly in the coffin for this guy, because you got shown up by a rookie. So guys, I want to know your thoughts about the upcoming driver transfers that are rumoured. Gasly to Alpine to partner up with Ocon, and then Nyck De Vries to AlphaTauri to partner up with Yuki Tsunoda. And Yuki Tsunoda is another guy. I would not be surprised if he is dropped next year, because that guy has not shown what he could really do in F1. He hasn't really taken advantage of the privilege he has, which is being an F1 driver, one of only 20 people. Okay, so Tsunoda's on forward watch. But Alpine, after they got showed up by Alonso, who used his usual tricks to join Aston Martin, we'll see if that move is a good move. But Alpine, they've got a wealth of drivers that they could choose from. So in a sense, they're lucky. But they decided to go for an all-French lineup with Ocon and Gasly, and obviously it's been well documented that these two do not like each other. I actually don't know why they don't like each other. So if someone could mention in the comments why they don't like each other, whether it's maybe a crash happened or maybe it's behind the scenes or something like that, because I think they used to be friends, then they just went their separate ways. But it will be an interesting dynamic. I'm pretty sure they won't carry their bad blood to the team unless something happens. But I'm pretty sure those two, they're grown men. They're probably going to try and, I wouldn't say bury the hatchet, but they'll try and get along. Don't expect them to be friends and lovey-dovey and stuff like that. I highly doubt that will be the case, but I'm pretty sure they will try and be professional and work together as a team sometimes. On some occasions, you might see one of the drivers ignore team orders and then the whole thing starts again. But Alpine will be taking a risk in terms of team dynamics. But it is a decent driver lineup. All French driver lineup for an all French team. It's great marketing. But AlphaTauri, bringing in Nyck De Vries, experienced driver. And it's a bit of a slap in the face to the Red Bull Junior drivers as well, that you're bringing in someone who's 27 and outside of the driver program, just like you did with Sergio Perez, getting him to Red Bull. And not even that, they even considered Nico Hülkenberg as well for the Red Bull seat. Can you imagine? So it's a bit of a slap in the face to the junior drivers, but maybe they're just not ready. Maybe because they wanted Colton Herta to drive for AlphaTauri, but they wanted the FIA to bend the rules and grant him a super license when he didn't have the required points. Now, I do agree that the allocation of super license points is a bit flawed, and IndyCar drivers should definitely have more super license points. That's for damn sure. It's a very competitive, tough racing series. It's one of the most prestigious and one of the best. So they should have more super license points. There are some IndyCar drivers who could do a job in F1. So Colton Herta may be one of them. So I guess that the FIA need to look into the super license points, but as it stands, the rules are the rules and they should be followed. And Colton Herta doesn't have the required super license points, so he can't be in F1. I don't know what Red Bull were expecting, but yeah, I don't know why they expected the FIA to change the rules and grant a super license to Colton Herta. But here we are. So those are the current driver transfer rumors for this F1 News Roundup special. I'm just going to also mention Mick Schumacher because I don't know if he's staying at Haas or not. And if he is staying at Haas, what are Williams going to do? Because Williams needs to get rid of Latifi. There's no way they still rely on his money. They have to get rid of Latifi. The Rolton Capital just invest a bit more money, maybe half, if not all of what Nicholas Latifi's family were investing into the team for the seat. You've got to find a way to make that money because he's detrimental to your team. You get an experienced driver, a driver who can do a job, be as good as Albon, if not better, and get more points, potentially more prize money, then you've got your money. You don't need this guy who does not contribute any value to the team other than buying a seat. You don't need this guy. It's just a waste, okay? Same way like Pastor Maldonado was a waste. And he was fast, but he was very inconsistent and he was crash happy. That guy, he even crashed into Lewis Hamilton after qualifying was over at the 2011 Belgian Grand Prix, I think it was. He crashed into him on purpose. Broke his front wing or side pod or something. So you've got all these pay drivers. It's not a good look for a team like Williams, previously prestigious. And they haven't really been a good team to be at for almost 20 years now, in all honesty. It's been a massive fall. So, guys, let me know what you think about the driver transfers. Do you think Mick Schumacher could leave Haas? Do you think Nyck De Vries is a very good option for AlphaTauri? And do you think that Pierre Gasly going to Alpine will cause fireworks next year? So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hope you're doing well. Goodbye.